Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about something exciting happening in Zimbabwe. So an announcement was made quite recently. Check it out. The announcement is from an internet service provider within Zimbabwe. So this company is called Liquid. So Liquid Zimbabwe reduces US dollar internet packages by 45%. This is great news for Zimbabwean data users. Liquid Intelligent Technologies, a major internet service provider, just slashed prices on their unlimited internet packages by a whopping 45%, as I just shown you in that news snippet. This move by Liquid is a significant boost for digital connectivity within Zimbabwe. They want to bridge the digital divide by creating a more digitally connected future in Zimbabwe. The interesting thing about this article is the fact that Liquid seems to be downplaying the fact that they've decided to reduce their prices because of Starlink entering the Zimbabwe market, of which I'm sure everyone already thinks that, because the timing is too coincidental for it to not be in response to Starlink entering the market. For those of you who were not paying attention, back on the 25th of May, the president of Zimbabwe himself announced on his x.com account that he had given the green light for Starlink to be approved for operations within the country. Amongst the statements he made about Starlink coming to Zimbabwe was the fact that his government was approving this as part of their Vision 2030 initiative. So reading this article has made me very excited because of all the upsides that's happening since the announcement that Starlink is coming to Zimbabwe. This has really shaken up the market for internet within Zimbabwe. So it's pushed the likes of Liquid to offer a better service for their customers. This will probably be one of many announcements to come from other service providers who will likely have the same sentiment and want to lower their prices to be just as competitive. So getting down to the details, Liquid's price reductions are quite significant. For example, their family entertainment package, previously costing at around 226 US dollar, will now be set at around 129 US dollars due to the percentage decrease they've offered now. This makes high-speed internet a much more realistic option for many Zimbabwean families. Liquid's price cut and the potential entry of Starlink are a positive development for Zimbabwean internet access. Increased competition and lower prices will hopefully lead to a faster and more affordable internet access for everyone in the country. This will have a major impact on education, business opportunities, and the overall digital inclusion in the country. So this is a giant leap forward and a wake-up call to all the other internet service providers within the country. Because let me take you back to a stat that was released not too long ago. Check out this diagram here. As you can see from this diagram, it says the cost of mobile internet in Africa. This diagram alone tells what's happening in Africa right now in terms of internet access. Sub-Saharan Africa has some of the most expensive internet in the world currently as we speak. Zimbabwe is one of the most expensive places to have internet. So this announcement by Liquid Intelligent Technologies is a breath of fresh air. Lower prices are much needed in Zimbabwe because the cost of accessing 1 gigabyte of data is still currently too high, because if you look at how much an individual in Zimbabwe earns versus the cost of some services in the country, you can see how the pricing system is designed to extract as much money from the individual and giving them very little. And on one hand as well, it's as if the regulators of the space are allowing monopolies to permeate within the country. So I'm very happy to take this small win. Even though the 45% reduction on their fees is still too high for the average Zimbabwean, it's still a win and it's still a move forward. Hopefully more companies will lower their prices and make internet more accessible for our people. Because I've said it once and I will say it again, if we give people cheaper access to the internet, it will breed a whole new generation of entrepreneurs doing work via the internet. Because the rest of the world uses the internet extensively on a daily basis, and most of the economies are tied to the use of the internet. So we need cheaper access to the internet in Zimbabwe. So please tell me what you think about this new development happening in Zimbabwe. Let's discuss your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, as always, please do subscribe. I'd love to see you again on the next video. Until then,